Hi, my love. I'm Ree, and this is for the healthy host, where we become shapeless, we become boundless, we become everything essentially by being nothing. Whew, babe, when you're here, there is nowhere to go, and there is no one to be. So relax your shoulders, unclench your fist, loosen your jaw. You can finally exhale. While we're here in this space of surrender, let's just take a moment to check in with our bodies, our nervous system, and our spirit, just for good measure, just because we're here. Breathe at a pace that's normal, natural for you. No forcing, no, none of that. Just be here. My love, however you're feeling, know that it is completely valid, but your emotions and your feelings are simply visitors in this body. They're temporary. Give them the space to exist and then release them to free yourself. I hope that you experience this conversation with light. I realized my eyes been closed the whole time. Wait, where did I go? I hope that you experience this conversation with light, love, and ease, and everything that you're meant to hear today. I truly hope that they find you. I'm a little scattered brain right now, so pardon me. I feel like life has been so shaky for me lately. Um, and I think it's specifically because well, first of all, I feel like life is a liminal space. Life is a transition in itself. Um, but specifically, I feel like my life has been so unsteady in the sense of I actually have no idea what's coming next. I actually have no idea what's going to happen. And, generally speaking, we don't. But there are times in our life where it's just where things feel stable. And my life hasn't been feeling like that um, because of reasons that it's discomfort that I chose. You know what I mean? And it's really making me just trust. I have no choice because the worrying and the constant chatter and it's suffocating. And I release it and it's no longer a part of my journey. Um Also, my nervous system is a little dysregulated because life, when you get really really busy and you don't really get a moment to slow down or sit down, and it really affects your nervous system. That's me right now. So I'm trying my best to regulate whatever that may look like, you know. Side note, I just got a delivery from the US postal man or lady. See, I'm second guessing myself. I hate when my nervous system, I hate it, but also I'm so grateful that I noticed it, that I'm aware of it. But I can definitely tell, especially when I show up in this space. Anyway, I just got a package. The way that I'm so pumped, this is the early diary of Ananias Nin, a from year 1914 and 1920. I absolutely adore her so much. So I'm grateful to have this relic, if you will, in my hand. I read the first few pages. It's so beautiful, and the way that it looks, It has like pictures she drew and like just like photographs. And I myself am a diarist, a self-proclaimed diarist. So this is really sexy to me. This like turns me on, you know? Anyway, I can't wait to get back to my like YouTube channel where I'm vlogging and stuff, cuz like y'all make me feel so less lonely. And I know that loneliness is an illusion, and I'm saying this to tell myself this. None of us are separate. We are all connected to an infinite intelligence, but loneliness still feels very real in my nervous system. And I'm just grateful for this space to just be able to show up as myself wholeheartedly, vulnerably, and somehow it connects with somebody else. Like, I got a DM and it was like this little collage that this beautiful human made. And it was just like my dream blunt rotation. And I was on there with Rihanna and SZA and Beyonce. And I'm just like, what? And so, like, things like that make me feel so much less lonely, because sometimes we feel like we're the only ones feeling this certain pain or feeling, in the depths of the void. I'm just so grateful for this community, for this connection. I'm happy that I attracted you and you attracted me. You feel me? Speaking of showing up as myself, I've been doing this for like, what year is it? 6 years. I've been doing this. I've been talking really longer than that, if we dating back to like pre-podcast shit. I have grown. I have evolved. I have become closer to myself, and sharing my life and my journey sometimes on like online, like in a digital space. Sometimes I allow who I used to be to but honestly, this is who I've always been. It feels so familiar, but it feels so strange, but yet so familiar. um but I've sometimes allowed who I used to be to stop me becoming or showing myself for who I am in this moment. But we're not doing that. I'm not forcing anything for the people who I attracted because of who I used to be. If you've outgrown me, I lovingly release you. But if you're still called to be here, I appreciate you for being here. Whichever path, like I really respect and love you for honoring who you are and what's best for you in this moment. I say all that to say, baby, I pulled Three of Swords. So I practice tarot, and I'm currently like actually studying and honing in on tarot. I've just been called to like studying the occult, and just like really diving in head first into the magic in me and around me. And I don't know, to me, tarot is my reflection, it's my mirror. And one thing about me, and what's really allowing me to practice tarot as a devotion of non-interference, and a devotion to unfolding and undoing myself. I won't look up the meaning I don't look up the meaning of what these cards mean until after I've gathered my own thoughts and meanings and symbols, and I've just meditated on this card. So this is a Three of Swords, and I'm going to read to you like my initial thoughts, what I wrote, etc., etc. I love sharing like my journal and stuff with you. A lot of times, like, I know this is for you, baby, but this is also for me, and I love that for me, and I love that for us. This card immediately spoke to me. Passing clouds in the background. Clouds to represent Clouds to me represent temporariness, movement, passing by. In the foreground, there's a heart with three swords, flesh through it, symbolizing the pain we inevitably feel, even though, especially when we try to avoid it. I found this card to be so relevant for what I've been feeling lately. The incessant need to curate my feelings, to force myself to constantly feel happiness, avoiding anything and anyone who contradicts that feeling of happiness. This card says feelings are temporary, fleeting. What you avoid digs the hole deeper, resulting in resulting in suppressive states of being. I want to feel everything. Feeling is living. Feeling is releasing. It creates space for consciousness to exist without bounds. Emotions equal energy passing through you, not something for you to control or even to hold on to. Simply something to witness. And it hurts. Pain hurts. But holding on to it hurts even worse. Holding on to it compromises the other feelings, the sexy feelings, the full experience. And I kid you not, when I look up the meaning, the generalized meaning of it, I got exactly that. Girl, I'm glitching in real time. Like I literally said, I got exactly that. And then I was like, what can I say to better like articulate myself and to like sound better? But then I have to remember like this is not a performance. I am okay. I am more than enough exactly as I am and who I am. And I can just be. We can just be. These cars are so fucking beautiful. Like what? Are you kidding me? I'm so like this shit is so sexy to me. So pretty, and I keep them in here. I have caught myself in this space of like wanting to force myself to be one thing rather than feeling exactly what it is that I'm feeling. And like I wrote, I kind of just like, I'm in a space where I don't want to interfere with my reality. I don't want to interfere with divine alignment, with the intelligence that is created by Jah herself. Like I'm done. It's so suffocating. Like I literally can't do it. I feel like my head is underwater, so I've learned that it's easier to just let go and fully trust. I feel like I'm not making any sense. Being committed to non-interference simply means that I trust the intelligence of life itself. It means that I am resisting the urge to control, to alter, to rescue, redirect what's unfolding through others, through situations, through even myself. I personally believe that there's this underlying intelligence, this wisdom moving through all things. Call it God, call it source, call it Allah, call it Jah, universe, whatever you want. And being devoted means that I wholeheartedly, fully trust this intelligence. I trust that it knows exactly what it's doing. I trust that it knows how to move experience through growth, through evolution, even when it's messy, even when it's painful. To interfere is to imply, I know better than life itself. I know better than universe itself. And that devotion to me is symbolic for I know that something is at work here. I know that something magical is happening here. I don't know the details. I don't know the outcomes. I don't know the future, and I am okay with not knowing. This episode is sponsored by Fabletics. Because movement is such a ritual for me, I feel like I can truly never have enough workout clothes. I think that's why Fabletics will always hold a space in my heart. They always have the perfect sets that give me that oomph. Give me exactly what I need. Right now, my favorite pieces are the Pure Luxe Kick Flare, yes, the Pure Luxe Classic Mini Skirt, and the Pure Luxe TLC short. A real life problem that I was running into before, buying new workout clothes all the time is just completely unrealistic. But when I joined Fabletics as a VIP, baby, that changed everything. I got 80% off everything. So that little new set you need, yeah, it's now doable. And the fit is so beautiful. No waistbands creeping down. My joggers actually keep their shape. The jackets are warm without being annoyingly bulky. And everything just feels soft, breathable, flexible. I can do a chaturanga. I can do a downward dog wherever, whenever I need to. Fabletics already has incredible deals, but I have an exclusive offer just for you, my love. Get 80% off everything when you sign up as a VIP. Just head to fabletics.com/FTHH Take a quick style quiz and be sure to select FTHH when prompted to unlock your 80% off. That's fabletics.com/FTHH. This episode is sponsored by Wayfair. We just moved into our new space, and as you know, it takes a little time for everything to come together, but it also feels really good when you add a new piece. For our living room, a new piece that we just added is the foldable floor couch with teddy foam. I feel like I finally want to be in my living room now. Wayfair literally has everything from bedding to mattresses to storage solutions. Pretty much has something for every room in the house. You can think of Wayfair as your one-stop shop. They have a huge selection of home decor items that makes it easy to find exactly what you're looking for. And it's also great for those who, like myself, is shopping on a budget. I feel like our space is finally beginning to feel like home, which honestly is such a beautiful feeling. If you are in the process of transitioning spaces or you just need a refresh, Wayfair is the place to be. Get organized, refreshed, and back on track for way less. Head to wayfair.com and shop all things home. That's WAYFAIR.com. Wayfair. Every style, every home. This episode is sponsored by Mudwater. So I'm one of those people who loves coffee in theory. Like, I feel like it's such a beautiful ritual. It always smells good. But the caffeine, though, it never set well on my gut. It never set well on my nervous system. So here we are. Mudwater is a breath of fresh air for someone like me. I am obsessed with their matcha. I'm a matcha girl. It has 55 milligrams of caffeine. It's good for my gut and my mind, my mental. And it also has 3,000 milligrams of beneficial mushrooms. They also just released a new low-carb coffee. It's made with organic Arabica coffee beans, functional mushrooms like lion's mane and cordyceps. And you still get that rich coffee taste, but it's only 45 milligrams of caffeine. To use Mudwater, you simply drop the powder in your favorite mug, pour some water on it, and give it a mix. You add some creamer, honey, or even CBD, and you're good to go. Your ritual is complete. If you're ready to make the switch to cleaner energy, then head to mudwater.com and grab your starter kit today. Right now, our listeners get an exclusive deal up to 43% off your entire order, plus free shipping and a free rechargeable frother when you use our code FTHH. Again, that's up to 43% with our code FTHH at mudwtr.com. After you purchase, they'll ask you how you found out about them. Let them know that For the Healthy Hoes are the ones that put you on. Every human has their own soul curriculum, meaning you have your own choices, your own struggles, your own awakenings. You don't remember. Life is the journey of helping you remember, but you chose this. You chose to be here. I literally have a lyric in my song. One of the songs I'm writing is like, don't want to be here, but I had to. Like, there are days where I'm just like, fuck, this life shit really be lifing. But then I remember, like, on a deeper level, on a spiritual level, I chose to incarnate here. I don't know what that is, but I trust life to let me know, to remind me. And that's exactly what a soul curriculum is. It's literally a living syllabus that keeps revealing itself through the experience of life. Two people could live through the same event and come out with completely different lessons because they have different soul curriculums. Not even could, will. Like, when you're listening to me right now, when you're, engaged in these conversations, there are certain words, there are certain things that are going to like pop out to you versus someone else. Something completely different may pop out. That's life. We all have our own lessons. We have our own choices. Everyone is here for a specific purpose, to learn, to allow life to be your teacher, to remember who the fuck you actually are. And if you really want to dig a little deeper into your soul curriculum, think about the specific themes that have followed you your entire life. Like, the way the soul and the universe works is that It's going to keep delivering the same exam in different disguises until the lesson is fully embodied. Now, when a lesson is fully embodied, because I used to wonder, like, and this is me coming up with the, like, coming through right now. I used to wonder, like, what happens when the lesson is embodied? What happens next? And it's like you continue to live. And I think that you become fully integrated in this experience, and you're not living from a place of survival. Or what I really noticed in myself is that I feel like life isn't as intense. Like when something quote unquote bad, or that I perceive as bad or negative, happens to me, it doesn't feel as intense as it used to be. Now I'm like, what can I learn from this? What is life trying to teach me? I'm so glad like it's spring again, so I can really be outside in nature, because I love to spend hours in nature just listening and learning, listening to the birds. Like when I wake up in the morning, the first thing that I hear are the birds, and I'm just like, talk to me. Talk to me. Yeah, your soul curriculum is life as a teacher, and your experiences are instruction. It's time to trust life. It's time for us to fully surrender. And I've been reflecting on some things that, like, we know this is the year of, like, the fire horse. And I don't know, the way my brain work, I kind of felt like I gotta go, do all things, be all things. But really, like, it don't mean that. That's not what it's saying. This is me talking to me. I'm going to embody, but I'm going to embody slowly. Okay. I'm going to embody intentionally. I'm going to follow my spirit and my soul and do the things that excite me. And it's funny because those same things that excite me are also equally as hard as difficult as the excitement. I think we don't really like think about that. Like, yeah, this shit excite me, but this shit is also very fucking challenging. And here lately, I've had a lot of moments where my soul was screaming at me and telling me to do a certain thing, when logically I'm just like, no, that don't really make sense. Why would I do that? It's been working this way so well for so long. But my body and my soul is like, I know, but it's time to move. And so I think sometimes I have that internal war with myself, or like my humanness, up against, where my humanness is up against my soul and my magic. And I'm at a point where I really have to lock in and trust the unfolding of my life, and trust that I am exactly where I'm meant to be. And if something don't feel right, trusting that I can get the fuck out of it and still be okay, regardless if staying in it logically makes sense, logically, financially, logistically, all the practical ways that we use to validate our logical choices, our human choices. Even if that shit makes sense, I have to get out of it if it feels at odds with my nervous system, if it feels at odds with my spirit and my soul. And for me, that's what non-interference is, and trusting is. You are exactly who you're meant to be. You're exactly where you're meant to be. Nothing inside of you is a mistake. What's meant to move will indeed move. The universe has a funny way of showing me things. Like, I feel so grateful to be tapped into the frequency of God. Like that. That shit feels so good. And I'm grateful to be here, and just be a vessel and an expression of divine, and being able to translate what needs to be translated for myself and for whoever else needs it. But yeah, it's time to trust life. It's time to let go. It's time to let it be. We have a full moon in Virgo. I think it's in Virgo. I'm almost sure. I'm studying astrology too. It's just like, ooh, turns me on so bad. um, and the moon always gives me so much clarity and so many answers to questions that I've asked for years. Day that you're hearing this, if you hear it on a Tuesday that it comes out on, it's actually a full moon. So happy full moon. Let's embody, let's integrate, let's trust, let's be who we are, accept who we are, and continue to move through this experience with grace, which I told myself earlier, I was like, I know what I'm moving through right now. It feels heavy sometimes, like life can feel really heavy on your nervous system, and you can feel like you look like how you feel, not from an aesthetic standpoint, but from like, I don't know, I can't really think of the word I'm looking for right now, but you moving so much more gracefully than you think you are. Like, trust me, you killing this shit. You have to give yourself more credit for who you are and where you are and what you've become. Think about it from that lens. Life gives you exactly what you need. You might as well stop interfering with it or keep beating yourself about it. You choose. But with that being said, I'm so grateful that you sat here and you listened to this conversation. It means the absolute world to me. I love you so much. Also, a heads up, I am taking a break for about a month. I'll be back in a month. I really am craving this time of solitude and just going inward on an even deeper level. Like, I really need to return to my own son at this time. Yeah, I feel like I really fucking struggled through this conversation, but we move. We move. So yeah, I won't see you for a while. I'm sending you so much love. I'm sending you so much peace. I'm sending you, baby, let's rest. Let's rest together. Like, rest is remedy when I need clarity, when I need to hear myself. Rest is literally the only thing that gets me right. Like, rest, it helps me hear God. Like, it helps me hear my spirit and my soul. So I'm hoping the same for you. I'm hoping you get some rest. I'm hoping you continue to become yourself, because baby, it's when I tell you it's beautiful, when I tell you you're so beautiful. Yeah. I am sending you so much peace, so much love, so much abundance, and everything you need in this moment. I'll talk to you next time. Bye. Mwah.